What's happening, YouTube? So I woke up today and thought, I think I'm going to make a little video on what I'm going to do today to live a positive life full of fulfillment and productivity, and how I'm going to manage my time and my life to the fullest so I can accomplish my goals and make my dreams come true. The one thing that I found is that if something in my life is making me unhappy, I get rid of it. I dump it. Goodbye, see you later. Don't need you anymore. You know, there's so much crazy stuff going on in the world right now, and if you let it, it'll bog you down. And it's just negativity that goes right into your bones and just rots you from the inside out. And you have to stay away from all that crap. I mean, if there's one thing that I like to do, I like to wake up every morning, have a cup of coffee, get my motivation going, and think about all the fantastic things in my life and what I can do to maximize those things and to feed them, you know, like watering a plant so those good vibes and those good things grow. If you don't do that, all the cool stuff will die like a plant. If you don't fertilize it and water it, it just withers away. And I'm sure we've all had those moments that you think you're onto something good and then you just kind of get discouraged and you just give up. You can't give up. You must persevere and fight through. Those who quit never achieve their goals in life. You know, you have to understand that nothing comes easy, and that you kind of have to feed the fire. You know, you've got to keep stoking it constantly. One thing that I like to do is I like to give more than the cash value of what I'm doing is worth, because that keeps the person I'm dealing with, working with, happy, and the next time they need something, they're going to call you back. Another thing I like to do is I like to visualize my future, the things that I want out of life, you know, and that's kind of what led me up here to Montana. You know, it started about 5 years ago when I was living in Los Angeles, and I felt like I was dying. My career was going in the trash can. I wasn't getting any paying gigs. Nobody was recording. Things were changing, you know. I don't know what it was, the economy or what it was, but I can probably boil it down that it was me. That I was pushing things away, pushing things out of my life, and alienating myself from success. Well, I think partially the reason I was doing that is because I was slowly but surely getting depressed. And I was kind of creating that reality myself. Well, I was definitely creating that reality myself. But I just started visualizing living out in the woods, getting away from the hustle and bustle of the big city and all the expenses and all the crazy stuff that goes on in a highly populated area. And I thought, I see myself going back north, because I grew up in Washington, so I always loved it up here. But I felt myself changing. And so I started to make like a commitment to myself that I wasn't going to live in this negative crap anymore. I was going to enlighten myself through positive vibes and a positive attitude and be more proactive about getting things done in my life I literally was in my truck one day just losing it. And I thought, I can't live like this anymore. So I pulled over. I made one phone call to a friend of mine in Arizona. And I said, I want to come out there and do some shows. And literally within 24 hours, I had a little mini tour booked. And that led me to meet more and more people. And then I was on the road and I met this guy who lived in Montana, who eventually had me come up here to produce a record. And that led to me moving up here. And it dawned on me, that little conversation I had with myself 5 years ago, and how I wanted to live up north in the woods somewhere. And even though I had no money, no clue, I had no way of figuring out how to make that happen. But when I sat down that one day, or pulled over in my truck, and made that one phone call, that's when everything started to change. And let me tell you, it's one of the smartest decisions I ever made in my life. We've got plenty of time to make things happen. But yet, on the other side of that, you never get that time back. So if you're not doing anything and you're not being proactive, you're wasting time. And that is super important. In fact, I wrote a song about it called Time. Maybe I'll post that after this video. But it's so important that we manage our time, efficiently. So you maximize your day. What am I going to do today? I'm going to wake up this morning. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to do more than what it's worth in cash value. And if I have something to give, I'm going to give back. Now, don't make the mistake of giving when you have nothing to give. Because that's bad. That's a bad thing right there. You will get used every time. The key to having a great day, in my opinion, wake up in the morning, have a positive outlook. Don't think about anything negative. When it enters your mind, start thinking about the things in your life that are positive and that are working, and what you can do to work on those things to keep those things flowing. It's like a spring, you got to develop it, It's there, but you got to do something with it to get anything out of it. But if you're thinking about those negative things, you're going to get a flat tire on the way to work. I just wanted to leave you with this. Be positive. Don't worry about what other people think about you. You have time to make changes in your life, but you don't want to procrastinate and waste time making those changes. So I'm going to play that song I talked about a little earlier in the video. It's called Time. It relates to this video. I hope you enjoy it. Give me a thumbs up, a comment, and subscribe to my channel. Till next time, take care.
Time is wasted. Summer's almost gone. There comes a winter. Snow begins to fall. Youth is fleeting, so hold on to your dreams. So much is already lost. will it ever be found? Time doesn't last forever, so you won't mind it. Whatever you find, the wind carried away like a feather, it's drifting away day after day. Time doesn't last forever. Ooh yes, whatever you find, the wind carried away like a feather, it's drifting away day after day. Time is wasted, love is almost gone. No more aching from my broken heart. Truth is fleeting, so trust the ones you love. Ooh, yeah. So much is already lost, yeah, yeah. Will it ever be found? Time doesn't last forever, so you won't mind it. Whatever you find, the wind carried away like a feather, it's drifting away day after day. This time doesn't last forever. Yes, whatever you find, the wind carried away like a feather, it's drifting away day after day. Time doesn't last forever, so you won't mind that. Whatever you find, the wind carried away like a feather, it's drifting away day after day. 'Cause time doesn't last forever. Ooh yes, whatever you find, the wind carried away like a feather, it's drifting away.